Welcome to Dog on the Plot and my 12 days of Easter. You may have thought one dog on the plot was enough, but currently we have two miniature schnauzers on the plot. So this is Dorie's friend Ben, and we're looking after him today. He's used to the allotment. He knows the allotment because his mom has an allotment just down here, but she's actually just given it up to go to another site for a bigger plot. And my cousin, the enabler, some of you might know her from previous episodes, she has just taken on that plot. So it's really exciting. I mean, it's fingers crossed, nothing's in writing yet. Yes, we hear you. These dogs really want to walk. But I brought them up here just briefly, and of course the sun is out, but it started to rain because I need to measure up, because I got a lead on Facebook Marketplace that there are some pallet collars around for £7 each, which is a real bargain. So I'm going to head over to there this afternoon, but I need to know how many I'm buying. Come here, come here, come here, come here. What's going on? Be good. Be nice to each other. Eh? Be nice to each other. Good boy. No, Ben, don't go in the moat. Don't go in the moat. You got wet paws now. So I've got my tape measure. I'm going to have a look around and see where they might go. But also I've got those other decking boards and I've got to think about where they might go. And it's raining. I think I can fit 13. I only said 7. If there's only 7 there, that's fine. 7 would do. So where I put the potatoes, down there, I could put 3 across there. Where the brassica cage is, could put 3 across there. And then 1 to replace the sort of broken thing that the leeks are in. So that would be my 7. Yes, Dorie. But then I can fit another 6 in the centre bed if I do want that as raised beds, which wasn't my plan because I was thinking that would again be the sweet corn bed. I think what I'll do is just, because I can always do them double height if I don't use them as a single layer, put carrots in them. The other thing I've been thinking is that I'm about to have my roof done and I've asked to save the slate. You know, I use the slate, well, for this bed here, but also around the edges of the beds in the home garden. So I'm going to have an awful lot of slate that I can also use to make raised beds with. So I'm a bit unsure. We'll just go for it and get as many as I can. It is a bargain price, £7 a pallet. I paid 20, and I think they're more than at B&Q now for the ones in the home garden. You often can get them for a tenner on Facebook Marketplace, but 7 is good. Oh, there we go. Let's just have a sit down for a bit. Sit down, Ben. Sit down, Dorie. It's too nice to go. Some of you might know from the live chat yesterday, I'm not feeling too well at the moment. Got a bit of a cold. And I was so tired. Hello. I was so tired this morning. You're sitting on the microphone, Dorie. Put your bum down. And I honestly didn't know if I would be able to film anything for today. I didn't, Dorie, I didn't. I was so tired. But gosh, you come down to the plot and it's just wonderful. It's just wonderful. It's so good for the soul. I mean, it helps that the sun is shining. But it does. It just makes you feel so much better. I'm still tired, but I feel so much better. Spirits are uplifted, Dorie. Right, well, I better get these doggos walked. One of them's too noisy to stay down here. Yes, that's you, Dorie. Look how well behaved Ben is. You're well behaved, Ben, aren't you? Yes. Big boy. Right. Come on then, you two. Let's go. Let's go. Well, the 3 of us are back on the plot, sans pallets, I'm afraid. Best laid plans and all. Turns out that full-size pallets don't fit in a hatchback. Who knew? you might say. Any sensible person would know that, but I did not. And in my defense, the pallet collars that I got from B&Q, they fold up smaller, so they did fit in the car. But of course, actual pallet collars are much bigger. Well, not bigger, but they're just not folded the same. Yes, you don't have to be in my face, Dorie. You don't. So part 2 of that saga will likely be tomorrow. And in the meantime, I think we better go home. Yes, Dorie. And find a job there to do. What I think we'll do is put out some lettuces. And oh, Dorie, what was that? Yes, so we will put some lettuces in, and maybe some rockets. And I've got some cloches that I bought for them that need a little amending. So we'll do that to close out today's video. It wasn't all going to go to plan, was it? It wasn't all going to go to plan, Dorie. Okay, so where I put the peas along here, most satisfying experience of my gardening career yet, I thought I would put in some lettuces. I don't think I can do the entire row because I want to put these under a cloche. And I've got this, which fits perfectly in this gap between the garlic and the peas, but only goes that far. So I'm going to mark that so I know not to go beyond that section. So the varieties we've got are Marvel of 4 Seasons and Bronze Beauty. Bronze Beauty. So that's the one that I was super impressed with last year, really impressed with. So that's great. Okay, we'll get some of those in. Yeah, and they did produce quite big heads. So I think I can probably only fit like 3 along here. Can I risk it with a 4th? I think at this time of year, the Marvel of 4 Seasons can probably handle itself. So maybe I can put one of those outside of the cloche at the end. That would be a nice, actually, that would be a nice test then. Let's take a good one. Oh, look at the root system on that. Brilliant. Oh, another beautiful, really healthy looking lettuce. You would never have known that they were completely eaten by slugs and then recovered. Right, so those are the 3 that will be under my cloche. I'll just put 1 extra down there. Right, you're going to be outside to fend for yourself. You can really see the difference on the leaf, like that's a round leaf and that's a crinkly one. Okay, so I'm just going to sow some, let's do the cherry bell, some radishes in between the lettuces because I think they'll take a little bit of a while to get to their full size, and we might be able to get the radishes out in time. Okay, this is quite old seed, so we'll see how it does. In fact, I wonder if we can get them along the sides because it's quite a wide, yeah, it's quite a wide cloche. Let's do it by the sides like that. We'll go all the way along. Cherry bell on this half and we'll do some French breakfast on that half. I'm one of those people who doesn't have much luck with radishes, to be honest. I've got a load of winter radishes actually at the end of this bed and in the wardrobe bed, and I don't think they've done anything, and surely they should be way over being ready to harvest by now. I'll show you in a sec. Right, we'll just cover those over and give them a water. So the last thing to put on is the cloche, and I got this half price, so it's meant to be £12, but it was down to £6. I wouldn't have paid £12 for this piece of plastic. Don't really like buying pieces of plastic anyway, do we, Dorie? Anyway, I wanted it to protect things that are susceptible to frost, like the lettuces. But it comes with this just huge design flaw. It's completely open-ended. Who thought of that? Seems ridiculous to me. Anyway, I think I've come up with a kind of genius idea for solving this. I'm sure lots of other people have done this before. But I got a piece of polystyrene from some packaging or something that I wasn't using. But I decided to cut a shape to fit the ends of these cloches. I got 2 of them, and so I put the cloche upright onto the polystyrene, drew around it with a pen, cut it out, and then adjusted it so that it would fit. And I take one of my shapes. There is a ridge here in the cloche, and this just should fit perfectly into that ridge, which it does, and creates a barrier at the end, because I'm trying to protect these, actually more because these lettuces should be quite hardy, so more than from frost, it's from sparrows, because sparrows love to, I have lots of sparrows, you can hear them, and they love to eat my lettuces and also beetroot. Dorie, why are you in that bed? Right, on the other end of this bed then, on the other side of the garlic, these are the winter radishes, but they don't appear to have done anything. So let's dig a couple up. Okay, well that's what I've got. That. I don't know if that's good eating. That's definitely not. So why do my winter radishes not grow properly? Okay, that can be today's question. Although keep telling me what it is you'd like to see this week. As I say, I'm not feeling awfully good, so it might not be the more strenuous things. But sourdough is certainly getting the votes at the moment. Well, that's cleared that. And now I can put some more lettuces in. And my other cloche. But I shall leave you for now, so thank you for joining me, and I shall see you tomorrow for day 9. Day 9, Dorie.